Kreative TV.
Yo, people, what's good? Listen, I am your boy Jazz, and we are back at another video reaction segment. This here case 2025 is talking about the notorious rapper Ksoo, also known as Hakeem Robinson, and his accomplice Leroy Whitaker, aka Scotty. Anyway, he's being charged with the murder of Charles McCormick Jr. in July, and in addition of Adrian Garner Jr. Without further ado, I'm going to let this play on. And another thing, if you like this content, by all means, be sure to hit and like and subscribe. Hit that button. Don't make me have to beg. All right, without further ado, let's get this going.
Our top story tonight, a verdict in a high-profile Jacksonville murder case. Tonight, rapper Hakeem Robinson, known as ksoo, found guilty of first-degree murder in the shooting death of Charles McCormick.
The jury also found Leroy Whitaker, also known as ATK Scotty, guilty of first-degree murder as well as assault and battery in the shooting that happened outside a Merrill Road shopping center.
Christina Burgess is live tonight outside the Duval County Jail where the men are being held. Christina?
Yeah, Heather and Anthony, two separate juries decided Hakeem Robinson and Leroy Whitaker's fate. Both men are now facing life behind bars following their guilty verdicts.
State of Florida versus Hakeem Robinson verdict as to count one. We, the jury, found the defendant guilty of first-degree murder as
Look at his
charged in
facial
the indictment.
expression.
After 3.5 hours of deliberation, a jury found Jacksonville rapper Hakeem Robinson, also known as ksoo, guilty for the murder of Charles McCormick. Hours before Robinson's verdict was read, a separate jury for Leroy Whitaker, also known as ATK Scotty, found him guilty of murder in the 2020 death of McCormick. First Coast News spoke with Whitaker's father moments after the verdict was announced.
I feel like a fire truck just ran into me and backed up, put it back in drive, ran over me again.
This week, the prosecution brought forth evidence including DNA, phone records, social media posts, and video showing the murder to prove both men were guilty. Robinson's father also took the stand testifying against his son. Robinson's defense argued he was not the man in the 2020 video of the shooting.
This is not the guy in the video.
And Whitaker's said he wasn't connected to the crime. State Attorney Melissa Nelson sent First Coast News this statement. It reads, quote, 5 years ago, Hakeem Robinson and Leroy Whitaker stalked a man and gunned him down in broad daylight because of disputes in drill rap. Today, a jury held them accountable for their brazen crimes. This was an incredible effort by law enforcement and our team that takes two killers off the streets. Thank you to the jury for their time and dedication, end quote. And now both men are being held right here inside the Duval County Jail. They are expected to receive their sentencing date in September. Now, under Florida law, a first-degree murder conviction carries a mandatory life sentence. Reporting live in downtown Jacksonville, Christina Burgess, First Coast News, on your side.
All right, Christina.
Here's the thing, though. These guys are not learning. When you commit these kind of crimes, don't expect your boys to be having your back, because those are going to be the exact same ones that are going to turn on you. And some of these guys are not even built for the prisons the way they are now, the way they're ran. They would fold. Excuse me. And they would fold. And some of them are just not built for this kind of thing. So just to get some kind of clout, it's not worth anything. And then you guys are fighting over turf and streets that don't belong to you. How does this work? It's not working. So therefore, now you look at these two young men, haven't even passed 30 yet, and they're going to be spending the rest of their lives in this prison. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this content, by all means, please hit me up. Message me. Let me know what you think. Until then, guys, peace.
Kreative TV.